We are Alevi, an ethnic minority group in Turkey who have suffered massacres throughout the history. When you enter our homes, you will always see our sacred instrument, bağlama, hung from the ceiling. We call this our instrument of resistance, through which we pass on our philosophy and resist oppression. This is why many of us had to flee from our motherland. I learned in Canada that I'm Alevi, and this instrument is part of my identity. When I was 6 years old, my father fled to Canada. While with my mother and my baby sister, we moved to my parents' small village. I couldn't understand where or why my father left us. After almost 4 years, we arrived in Canada. While coming to Canada, the only personal item that I brought with me was my instrument. It was the only known in the land of unknowns. As a child, that was my escape to freedom, my area of existence, as when I sang and played my bağlama, all adults will watch me with amazement, wondering how such beautiful voice comes out of a petite child. The songs I sang were about despair, longing, cries of mothers, and struggles of the poor folk. When I arrived in Canada, I learned that those songs were about the tragic events that have happened to my people. Having grown up in a community with limited access to resources, opportunities, and language skills, I firsthand experienced the struggle to become existent in the Canadian society. I often questioned whether I was at the correct place, doing the correct thing at the correct time. Having to navigate a space of unknowns alone since the age of 9 to present, I understood how complex it was to fill in the dots after starting with I am. These complexities were caused by how I wished others would see me and accept me. I have checked off majority of the expectations imposed on me to gain the identity of being a Canadian, despite of leaving a part of my true self in darkness. The desire to belong and to be accepted have led me to stay away from myself. Did I become a part of you now by giving a part of myself away? I am Zehra.